The Figarland family, One Piece's most dangerous clan. What Japanese fans discovered that Reddit missed. You've seen Shanks for nearly 30 years. You thought you knew him. But Chapter 1137 dropped a revelation that changed everything we thought about the red-haired emperor. Shanks is a Figarland, and the Figarland family might be the most dangerous clan in One Piece history. While Western fans started connecting dots recently, Japanese fans on 2 Channel have been tracking the Figarland family since the movie film Red in 2022. One popular 2CH comment sums it up perfectly. Quote, "Oda has been setting this up for 4 years and nobody noticed. That's legendary foreshadowing." End quote. In this video, we're going to explain everything about the Figarland family, their origin, their members, their connection to Shanks, their role in the Void Century, and why Japanese fans actually respect this family more than Im-sama himself. Let's dive in. Saint Figarland Garling, the current head of the Figarland family, the commander of the God's Knights, an elite force that answers directly to the king of the world himself. Garling is arguably the most powerful non-emperor character currently active in the story. Garling was introduced in Chapter 1086, and his entrance was legendary. Long white hair, a massive curved mustache, an ornate sword, and an aura of absolute authority. He doesn't look goofy. He doesn't look pathetic. He looks exactly like a final boss should look. And this is where Japanese fans had a surprising reaction. A top 2 Channel comment said, quote, "Finally, a villain who actually has dignity, unlike Im-sama who keeps losing respect in every chapter. Garling is how a final boss should behave." End quote. Japanese fans actually respect Garling more than him. To understand the Figarland family, you need to understand the God Valley incident. 38 years ago, Garling organized a slave hunt on God Valley Island. This was where Roger, Garp, Rox, and the young Figarland family all collided in the most significant battle before the pirate era. Before its destruction, Garling held the title of the King of God Valley. He ruled the island as a sovereign. During the incident, Garling reportedly executed a man for protecting fishmen. This act of cruelty revealed just how ruthless the Figarland family really is. When this reveal hit Japan, 2 Channel exploded. One top comment said, quote, "Garling is a complete scumbag. The thread is going wild." End quote. Another added, quote, "The celestial dragons are bad, but this guy is on another level. Oda really made the worst villain a full decade before revealing it." End quote. In Chapter 1137, the biggest Figarland reveal dropped. Meet Saint Figarland Shamrock, Shanks' long-lost twin brother. When Shamrock appeared, fans couldn't believe their eyes. His face is identical to Shanks. The same features, the same hair, the same bone structure. The only differences are the scars. Shamrock serves as a captain of the God's Knights, directly under his father Garling. He's described as cold, ruthless, and dismissive. He calls his subordinates useless. This is Shanks' twin in every biological way, but raised in the opposite environment. Shanks became a pirate. Shamrock became the enforcer of the world government. The Japanese reaction to Shamrock was immediate. One viral 2 Channel comment said, quote, "Oda, your foreshadowing is too good. I can't handle this." End quote. Another popular comment said, quote, "Now I finally understand why Shanks was so mysterious all along. The twin reveal explains everything." End quote. Here's what makes this reveal even crazier. The Roger pirates found Shanks as a 1-year-old baby inside a treasure chest on God Valley Island. For decades, fans wondered who put him there. Now we know. The Figarland family abandoned him, or he was separated from Shamrock during the chaos of God Valley. Roger raised Shanks as his own. Meanwhile, Garling apparently never bothered to look for his lost son. He had Shamrock, and that was enough. This single detail tells you everything about the Figarland family's twisted priorities. Love is transactional. Blood is not sacred. Japanese fans have been waiting for this explanation for 25 years. A top 2 Channel comment said, quote, "The treasure chest mystery from Chapter 0 finally makes sense. This is why I love One Piece." End quote. Another added, quote, "The fact that Roger found baby Shanks in a chest is now the saddest origin story in the entire series." End quote. Here's an even darker Figarland detail. The Tournament of Love, a competition where celestial dragons literally fought each other to win the hand of the most beautiful woman in the world, Queen Lily Nefertari. Young Garling participated in this tournament. He failed to win her, but decades later, he's still connected to the Nefertari legacy. The Tournament of Love reveal got mixed reactions on 2channel. One comment said, quote, "The celestial dragons having literal tournaments to win women like prizes is disturbing, but perfectly matches their ethics." End quote. Another added, quote, "But at least Garling actually competed instead of just ordering someone. That's somehow more honorable." End quote. The God's Knights are the elite military force that Garling commands. Unlike the Marines, the God's Knights answer directly to Im Sama and the Figarland hierarchy. Their members include Gunko, Killingham, Summers, Shamrock, and several others. They are above the admirals in the world government hierarchy. Each God's Knight has a unique theme and extraordinary abilities. Gunko uses bow and arrow with spatial manipulation. Killingham has dream-manipulating hypnosis. Summers has a metal heart that makes him nearly immortal. And Shamrock wields a supreme greatsword. Together, they form the most terrifying elite unit in the series. The power scaling of the God's Knights made Japanese fans uneasy. A popular 2channel comment said, quote, "Are they really supposed to be stronger than the 4 emperors? That's a lot of power creep." End quote. But another reply said, quote, "Honestly, if they weren't this strong, there would be no threat left for Luffy at the endgame." End quote. Japanese fans are torn. Here's the part that confuses many Western fans. The Figarland family and Im Sama. Who is actually more powerful? The answer is complicated. On paper, Im is the king of the world. But in practice, Garling has more active influence over the world than Im, who mostly sits on the empty throne. Garling reports to Im Sama. But Garling commands the God's Knights, the real military force. Im has authority. Garling has power. This dynamic creates a fascinating tension in the story. If Im ever dies or weakens, Garling is perfectly positioned to take over. Japanese fans have a surprising take on this. A top 2channel comment said, quote, "Honestly, Garling should be the real final boss. He has dignity, power, and actual villain presence. Im keeps losing respect every chapter." End quote. Japan is voting for Garling as the true antagonist. Let's talk about the name itself. Figarland. Japanese fans immediately noticed how unusual this name is. And on 2channel, they had theories about where Oda took inspiration from. One viral 2channel comment said, quote, "Figarland. Is this from the Figaro opera? Oda is getting fancy with his naming conventions." End quote. Another added, quote, "Sounds like a Chinibyu name to me, but the opera connection actually fits the theatrical final boss vibe." End quote. This is exactly the kind of detail Western fans miss. While Reddit was busy building complex Nerona clan theories, Japanese fans immediately caught the opera reference. The marriage of Figaro is about class hierarchy and power dynamics, perfectly fitting for the Figarland family's role in One Piece. Here's another massive detail. Yuta, the adopted daughter of Shanks from the movie Film Red. She's connected to the Figarland family too. Film Red was released in 2022, and at the time, most Western fans thought the Figarland name was just a fun movie detail. But Japanese fans knew better. The 2channel reaction to the manga reveal was fascinating. Quote, "Japanese fans have known about Figarland since 2022. We just waited for the manga to catch up. Reddit discovering this 3 years later is hilarious." End quote. There's a quiet pride in Japanese fan culture about catching these details early. Film Red was a 4-year setup by Oda. The movie introduced the Figarland name, teased Shanks' mysterious past, and hinted at Yuta's true origin. When Chapter 1137 dropped with the Shamrock reveal, Japanese fans celebrated. For years of patience paid off in the best possible way. Now we arrive at the current story. The Elbaph War. The God's Knights, led by Shamrock, descended on Elbaph to hunt down the Straw Hat Pirates and Loki. This is the Figarland family's first full-scale military operation in the current timeline. Shamrock himself engaged the Straw Hats in combat during the Elbaph arc. Japanese fans had been waiting for this moment since his debut. A viral 2channel comment said, quote, "Finally, Shamrock in a real fight." I've been waiting for this since chapter 1137. End quote. The anticipation was massive. During the Elbaph War, Japanese fans couldn't help but compare Garling's active leadership to Im's passive presence. One top comment said, quote, "The Figarland family is actually doing things, sending troops, leading operations, and fighting. Im just sits around coughing blood. The contrast is hilarious." End quote. Let's finish with the most surprising finding of all. In Japan, Garling Figarland is actually more respected as a villain than Im Sama. This will shock Western fans who assume Im is the ultimate final boss. But 2 Channel tells a different story. The general Japanese consensus is simple. Garling has presence. Im has plot armor. Garling commands fear through his actions. Im tries to command fear through his title. Garling looks like a real villain. Im looks like a comedy character who stumbles into power. Japanese fans want Garling to take over the main villain role. Reddit focuses on him. Japan respects Garling. Both takes are valid, but they reveal something deep about how each fanbase engages with villains. Western fans care about mystery and lore implications. Japanese fans care about character presence and dignity. Garling has both in spades. The Figarland family will shape the endgame of One Piece. Garling as the active commander, Shamrock as the ruthless enforcer, Shanks as the mysterious wildcard, and Yuta as the tragic connection to Shanks' past. 4 years of foreshadowing from Film Red is finally paying off, and Japanese fans knew it all along. If you enjoyed this analysis, subscribe for more One Piece breakdowns from a Japanese perspective. I share insights and 2 Channel reactions that you won't find anywhere else on Western YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.